What's up, guys? It's Zaid, and today I got something a little different. I'm gonna discuss Yugitubers I think I could knock the fuck out in a boxing match. I'm gonna begin actually with a good old M. Cole 40. Oh, he doesn't have any like pictures of himself. I'm sure you all know M. Cole 40, 96.9K subscribers, and I'm pretty sure I'd knock him the fuck out instantly. Dude has height, weight, and probably reach advantages all across the board. But so those are his pros. But his cons, I guarantee the man has zero stamina, has probably never thrown a punch in his life. And one time in 2018, he kind of pissed me off at a YCS. So I've got slight spite towards him for that. And he doesn't know who the fuck I am. So I'd have more heart going into the fight too. So I'm like, I think that I am 96.9% sure I would win this boxing match. And I think I would do it within 2 rounds. I'd have to close him quick though, because that man's a big man. If he clips me and knows how to hit, I'm done. But that's not gonna happen. I'd combo him out. And to any YouTuber that I call out during this, they're like kind of jokes. But if you guys would actually want to fucking box, go ahead and comment it, and I'll square up with you. That shit would be so fun. We'll put the gloves on. Another one that I think I would definitely beat, Disease. This dude is tiny. I don't actually know his like height and weight, but I have seen him in a couple YCSs. There's no way I don't have the size advantage on this dude. I think I'd outstrike him very quickly too. This is another one that maybe M. Cole wouldn't be within 1 to 2 rounds. Cause like I said, he is a big man, but I think I could put Dazif on the ground for the 10 count in 2 rounds for sure. Like, I'd bet the house on it. And if I had to bet the house on how quick I'd take M. Cole out, it might be like, so he's big, so I feel like it might be hard to take him out. Like, he's definitely just a couple weight classes above me, but I don't think he has the endurance, which is why I'm still kind of confident saying 2 rounds for him. One that would be really fun, I think, would be Triff. I'm going to go to Triff real quick. I don't know how much y'all know about Triff, but this man at one point was posting workout videos on his channel too. He kind of shied from doing that. I think they didn't do as well. Like, clearly Yu-Gi-Oh players aren't going to care as much about your workout videos and your Yu-Gi-Oh videos on your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. But this guy is in relatively decent shape. But I don't know if he's ever fought before, and he parties. So if we fought like today and he partied yesterday, easy 1-2 round cleanup. Man's going to be hungover. If he's nice and fresh, it would be different. And I think this, out of the ones I've said so far, would definitely be the closest fight. I think I'd take him. But this one, I'm feeling like more 70% confident versus the 100% on the other guys. Yeah, I think I'd take him out. I think he'd be done. But that's because I don't know if he has any training. I think just looking at our size and then knowing the amount of training I've had, I think I'd take him out. But there's a chance that he just like does boxing and I don't know it. Oh, dude, this thumbnail, it gives you a reason. You can see, it's kind of small, but you see the M. Cole 40 thumbnail. That's a lot of man to have to take out. He'd be slow and not very strong, but durable. The more I think about it, M. Cole might be hard. Nah, like, it's, I don't think I can imagine a world where I lost a fight to M. Cole. I could see a world where I lost a boxing match to Triff, though. And he'd probably do this face too. He'd be like, "Oh," after he gets the knockout. But I'm confident I would take Triff, but it would be a lot less likely for me to beat him than it would be for me to beat someone like M. Cole or like Dazif. Another easy win I think is Simo. Simo looks frail, and I don't mean that in like he doesn't look malnourished or anything. He looks like an able-bodied male, but he doesn't look like a hyper-competitive athlete. Like, I think I would strike him down pretty easily. But he's not as big. It would probably be the same scenario as like a Dazif fight. I feel like I'd close him out in the early rounds, but man, like, I definitely have weight on him. I don't think it would be fair. Yeah, I think it would kind of be a landslide victory for me. Same with, like, I can get another couple right off the bat, like Nim Nim. Nim Nim, I like your content, but again, you're definitely like 50 pounds under me. I would destroy Nim Nim. Dude, it would be bad. It would be really bad. I think out of everyone on the list so far, this would be the easiest clap. I think I would dismantle Nim Nim. Again, it's not a hate on you or your content. I enjoy what you do Yu-Gi-Oh wise, but I think if we were to hypothetically put the gloves on and go for a few rounds, I think you'd be the first guaranteed buried in one round. I think one mean right would take him out. Oh my. That would be a fun one though, like, cause maybe I want to take him out in a round. Maybe I'll play with my food before I eat it. Who do I think would be like a good match? I think that head-to-head battle dudes look kind of big. Let me look at him. There's not a lot of like Yugitubers that seem like they would be athletic and hard to fight. This dude. Their like animations make him look a lot more swole. He looks kind of big in this. He looks like the type to like power lift because he's not cut. But like look at him. He's just like a big man. He looks like he. It doesn't look like fat big either in the sense that he just like eats and doesn't do anything. He looks like he like power lifts or something, which would scare me because I would feel like he'd have power behind his hits. And this, he also would probably be a little more durable, could go into the later rounds. But again, I think he'd fatigue. I don't know what like his cardio's like, but I think he'd fatigue and I'd take him. I don't know if I could think of a Yugituber I think I'd lose to in a boxing match. Honestly, I feel like I'd take them all out. And again, if any of y'all happen to watch this video and you think my synopsis on how the fight would go is wrong, we could definitely try it. I am down. It is an open challenge to Yugitubers everywhere. If one of y'all want to box, we could stream it too. It can even be on your channel. Speaking of stream, let's look at Farfa. I think Farfa would go down instantly. He looks kind of frail too. A lot of Yugitubers are frail. And again, I don't mean it as an insult. Like, we play Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't really need to be big for anything. It's not like we're not athletes when we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I feel like I'd take them out too. Honestly, this video, I don't even mean it to sound like a douchebaggy. Like, I think I could beat up every Yugituber, but I kind of feel like I could. Do you guys have any ideas on who I should look at next? And if you think I could take them, what Yugitubers do you think would outbox me? Say there was a tournament, like we'd had 16 Yugitubers and we all just boxed it out. Who do you think you would want to see in that tournament? Like, who are the heavy hitters? Who should I have on my radar? I went over like a lot of the big Yugitubers I could think of off the top of my head, and I feel like I'd smoke them all. So again, let me know who you think would be interesting to see in the boxing ring that also makes Yu-Gi-Oh content. And let me know if you think I'm wrong on any of these, if you think they could take me.